Hello Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and welcome to your reading. So Leo, today we're going to go over your energy as well as your person's energies. With all that being said, Leo, let's get started. How does Leo currently view this relationship? All right, Leo. So we do have the Nine of Swords. We also have the Knight of Pentacles, and then we also have the Tower out here. The bottom of the deck, okay, we got the Two of Wands. We also have the Five of Wands, and then we also, ooh, it looks like you kicked somebody out of your life. Yeah, it kind of looks like you got fed up with this one over here, whoever this person is. It could have been somebody that you were married to, in a relationship with, situationship, whatever have you. But I feel like this person like pushed you to your limits, honey. And it kind of looks like you wasted no time kicking this person out of your life. You know what's kind of throwing me off? You know what's throwing me off is that this person's actually shocked. They're actually shocked. Why are they shocked? I don't know, but I am definitely getting this person's actually shocked that you're like actually kicking them out of your life. They're shocked that you're actually done with them. But that's the thing, is that I don't really fully understand why this person's, you know, shocked. You know, I feel like this, I'm sorry, but I feel like this person has been pushing you to that point. And it kind of looks like you finally reached that point of, you know what, enough is enough, I'm done, goodbye. See you later. Not really, okay? Okay. How does this person currently view this relationship with Leo? Okay. We have the Seven of Cups. We got the Seven of Pentacles. We also have the Three of Cups. And then we also have the Hermit. The bottom of the deck, we do have the Justice card to the Six of Swords. And then we also have the King of Wands out here. Okay. In regards to how this person's currently viewing this relationship, even though, okay, things clearly came to an end here between the two of you, they still kind of find themselves kind of like wondering, like, is it really over though? Like, is Leo really done with me? Like, are they really done with me? Or are we going to eventually end up getting back together? Well, I don't know. That's a good question, I guess. That's a good question. That's a good question. Another thing too, I feel like this person is trying to like respect how you feel as far as wanting nothing to do with this individual is concerned. Even though they still want everything to do with you, I feel like they're trying their hardest to just like stay away and respect how you feel. But still, like, they're still like, but like, is it really, like, are they really done with me though? Like, are they not done with me? You know, like, I need to know. I gotta know. I want to know. I don't know. I mean, I guess let's see. I don't know. How does Leo currently feel? How does Leo currently feel? So we do have the Moon. We also have the Eight of Pentacles, and then we also have the World. Well, as far as like, you know, this cycle between you and this person, you know, is concerned, I do see you definitely closing that cycle out. It kind of looks like you learned your lesson, okay? I feel like you finally accepted as well as came to terms with the fact that this person's just never going to change and things are just never going to end up working out between you and this person, which is something that I do feel like you were kind of fighting for quite some time now. I feel like you wanted things to work out for sure between you and this person, but it just kind of looks like the universe kept revealing to you over and over again, it's just not going to work out between you and this person, and they're just never going to change. And it looks like you finally decided to accept the fact that, you know what? Okay. I get it. I get it. I get it. I get it, universe. I get it. They're never going to change. This is never going to work. I get it. How does this person currently feel? Let's see. We have the Page of Wands. We got the Two of Wands. And then we also have, so this is like a contemplation energy. Should I just sit around and wait for Leo to call me and or text me? Or should I just call them or text them myself? What should I do? What should I do? What should I do? Well, I mean, sir or ma'am, from the looks of it, it kind of looks like you won't be hearing from Leo, okay? Just from the looks of it, all right? from the looks of it. Kind of looks like Leo has learned their lesson, okay? Leo's like, I get it, universe. This man's never gonna change. This woman's never gonna change. I get it. I get it. I get it. I get it. I am walking away and I'm never looking back. You know what I mean? Like, that's your energy. What actions? Let's see, let's see. We have the, wait, hold on, my OCD. Okay. Okay. We have the Page of Pentacles. We have the Two of Swords. And then we also have, you about to get, listen. 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 They're coming back. Okay? I think a blind man could have saw this one coming. Okay? They're coming back. Okay? This is the universe's way of testing you. You know, this is like the universe is kind of like, let's see if Leo really did learn their lesson or not. Let's see. Let's see. Let's just see what they do here, okay? So yeah, you're definitely being tested by the universe to see if you honestly learned your lesson or not when it comes down to this one over here, okay? What actions will this person take towards Leo? We have the Six of Wands, okay? We have the Queen of Swords, and then we also have, I mean, they're going to be a straight shooter about this one, okay? I mean, they are coming back, and they're going to tell you straight up, you know, why they're back. You know, they're not going to beat around the bush or anything like that. Listen, two things, just two things. So one, they're going to come in, and they're going to tell you, Leo, I miss you. Leo, I'm sorry. Leo, I want you back, okay? But they're also going to tell you, that if you do not, which this feels like reverse psychology, to be honest, that they're trying to use on you, just being real, but if you don't, you know, want anything to do with them, you know, and you're serious about it, you know, like they'll leave you alone, you know, for the rest of their life. Now, let me say something, okay? Because that part right there is a bunch of BS, and let me explain why. Let me explain. You showed up as a Queen of Pentacles, which I absolutely love that for you, okay? This one over here showed up as a King of Wands. I say all that to say this, honey. A King of Wands is somebody who's full of ego. It's somebody who's full of pride, okay? When a King of Wands meets a Queen of Pentacles, okay? When a King of Wands meets a Queen of Pentacles, they look at the Queen of Pentacles like, oh my God, like this is like the best I've ever had. Because you are the best that they've ever had. Let's just keep it a $150. You're the best that they've ever had, right? In all ways, shapes, and forms, honey. A King of Wands is somebody who also has a lot of life experience. So they know the likelihood, child, of them finding someone better than you. It's never gonna happen. It's never gonna happen. And see, that's the thing with the King of Wands, is that the King of Wands doesn't like to settle. They don't like to settle for less. They just don't. They don't like to go from dealing with gold, you being gold, to trash, right? They just don't like that. They don't like that. They just, you know, they don't like that. They truly do pride themselves in, you know, finding better and better and better. And see, the thing is that a Queen of Pentacles, man, like a Queen of Pentacles is like the damn epitome of finding a freaking needle in a haystack. It just, you're the epitome of finding a needle in the haystack. So the likelihood of them finding a woman that's better than you or a man that's better than you, they know good and goddamn well that ain't gonna happen. And they don't like to settle for less. They don't like to go from dealing with gold to dealing with trash, because anybody beneath you would be considered trash in their book. There's levels to this. Let me explain. So we have the Queen of Wands that comes out first. We have the Queen of Swords that follows, and we have the Queen of Cups, and then boom, that's when we hit Queen of Pentacles status. Okay? It is more common to run into a Page or a Knight or a Queen of Wands or a Queen of Swords. It's more common to run into those type of people than a freaking Queen of Pentacles. Okay? Okay? Okay, so with that being said, this whole, but Leo, if you don't want anything to do with me, I'll respect that, if you're serious, about wanting nothing to do with me, I'll respect that. No, the hell they won't. 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 I don't know who this person's lying to. I mean, since this person's lying, I'm a nun. I thought I'd let you know, thought I'd let you know, Leo, I am, a certified nun since we lying around here, okay? This person ain't gonna leave you alone. They're not gonna leave you alone, and I get it. I understand, if I was dealing with a Queen of Pentacles, I'd be after you like a dog, okay? I'd be after you like a dog. If I was a King of Wands dealing with a Queen of, oh, child, I'll be after you like a dog. You couldn't get rid of me. You couldn't get rid of me. No, absolutely not. So I would love to know if you learned your lesson or not when it comes down to this one. So let's see. Come on, Leo. Come on. Let's see. It's a moment of truth, y'all. This is the moment of truth. Okay, I'm kind of nervous, but we'll see. All right. What actions will Leo take towards this person when this person comes back? All right, it's the moment of truth. I kind of like where this is going so far. Okay, because the Four of Pentacles could definitely represent somebody sticking to, their guns, sticking to their decision, honey. Let's see, I'm kind of nervous. Okay. Okay. See, I don't know the name of this song. It's like a SZA song, though. The I Gotta Let You Go. I don't know. It's something along those lines. My daughter listens to that song a lot, but I don't know the name of the song. But you letting them go. You sticking to your guns, you're sticking to your decision, and you're letting this person go. Okay. Now, with the Five of Cups coming out here, I'm going to be honest. I feel like you're a little sad. When it comes down to keeping things as is, right? Between the two of you, which is basically over, but you're doing it. You're freaking doing it. It looks like you really did learn your lesson, dude. You refuse. You absolutely refuse to get disappointed by this person again. You absolutely refuse to get hurt by this person again and let down by this person again. You absolutely refuse to allow yourself to go through that type of, torture is kind of what I'm getting. So it looks like you learned your lesson. Now, the bottom of the deck, you gonna tell them. Because I already told you. I already told you, okay, that they're going to do this. Come on. You are a freaking Queen of Pentacles. I think anybody in their right mind will be after you like a dog. Let's be honest, okay? Let's be honest. When you sit there and tell this person, sorry, but I can't do it. I can't do it. Sorry. So sorry. They're not going to be like, okay, I get it. I understand, Leo. They're not going to fucking do that. Let's be fucking real, okay? They're not going to do it. They're not going to do it. They're going to keep pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing some more. You know what I mean? For reconciliation. I mean, like I said, I think that a blind man could have saw this one coming, Leo. But it looks like you learned your lesson, which I feel like the universe is going to be super proud of you. Super proud of you. I'm proud of you. Because, and that's another thing too, is that this one's going to sit there and tell you, but I've changed, Leo, I've changed. No, the fuck, they have not. If you guys have been separated for if you guys have been separated for over 3 years, then that's a possibility that this person has actually changed. If there's a possibility that this person has gone from like a whole King of Wands to an Emperor, that's a possibility. But if it's been anything under 3 years, there is no way that this person went from a King of Wands to an Emperor. That's the epitome of going to the freaking gym for the very first time and expecting to lose weight. Well, expecting to lose 100 pounds on your very first trip to the gym. It's not going to happen. I mean, even though that sounds freaking, it would be great, if that was a thing, to just go to the gym one good time, you know what I mean, and work out for a whole hour and then walk out of that gym 100 pounds lighter. I mean, that would be a dream. But we all know that is impossible. right? That's impossible. Just like a King of Wands going from an Emperor, it's impossible. It is remotely impossible for anybody to go from a King of Wands to an Emperor. It's impossible. There's just no way. There's just no way. Don't let them fool you or sell you into thinking that they are a changed man or a changed woman, because they're not. They're not. That's like them trying to convince you, like, yeah, Leo, you know, I went to the gym, you know, yesterday and for the first time, and, you know, I lost, you know, a whole 100 pounds in that one visit. You gonna sit there and really believe that? You gonna sit there and really? Probably not. You know what I mean? So don't fall for it. Okay. So that is what I have for you. Hopefully the reading helped. Hopefully it resonated. And I will see you guys in your next reading. Bye.